CMUEagles.com with Central Methodist head men's basketball coach Jeff Sherman as the team prepares for two games up in Michigan this weekend against Grace on Friday and then Kuyper on Saturday. Coach, as your team gets ready to head to Michigan, an unfamiliar place for your team to go, especially this time of year, just what are your general thoughts about making the trip up to Michigan?
Well, your first thought is most every year, at least over the last 30 years since I've been here at Central, you try to take different trips, and I think I'm at the stage where you like to hit different places that you haven't been. Michigan was actually a state that we had never played before, so we had selected Grand Rapids. There's a number of colleges there, and to try to find two teams that can play back-to-back. We actually have two teams that this year are experiencing a little bit of success with a lot of talent. Their schedules have been very tough. The challenge is going to be a couple things. One's the distance travel, a little bit of weather issues, a little bit colder, a little bit more snow. But at the same time, what a great time for us to travel. I mean, we've had a good start. We're 4-1. We have a little bit of momentum. We have not even touched our full potential and really, in our minds, played two good halves of basketball yet. So for us, the challenge of going up and playing two very good teams and being able to still find that little niche that's going to make us a little different, separation and those sort of things. And it's going to be a bonding experience. Guys get a chance to spend the night for the first time this year, and that's always a special time. So we're really looking forward to that.
Each of these schools is an NCCAA member. You just got done playing one of those schools in Central Christian, coming away with a decisive victory. In the past, your teams have always had success against members from the NCCAA. Do you expect that to be any different this weekend?
We can't approach it the same. I don't think it's anywhere close. We're playing a team that's been national champions 5 of the last 8 years. They're actually more talented than we are. They're much bigger. If they were in the NEI, they would be at the NEI National Tournament. You have some programs that are well-funded and some programs that are not. We happened to play Central Christian at a Moberly last night that was down. Most of their teams freshmen and sophomores, very little size and a very little bench. That won't be the case with these two teams. These are going to be like playing conference teams and on the upper end of the conference. Grace has 3 or 4 Division I transfers, had already success at the NCAA Division I level. Plus Grand Rapids, from what we hear, just must be a mecca for basketball. So there's a lot of good basketball players there, and we've actually begun preparing for this game a little bit more than we have a lot of games because of the length. Grace is going to be one of the biggest teams we play all year. The challenge for us to play the additional size and play on their home floor. And they do play on a smaller floor, usually have nice crowds, so it's going to be a loud gym. So it's going to only help us prepare for what we're going to see already in the conference. And we don't know that much about them. They don't know that much about us. So really, whichever team's going to step up and play their game, for a very big team, they want to get out and run, which is very unusual. They also like to pound it inside. So we're going to have to do a few things and focus a few things that we haven't on the teams that we played so far.